Right here now, rolling up on the brothers. You know, this is the park over here in Oakland with Mestre Timba and Maurice Wright. I hope, and I believe Maurice's daughter. You know, holding the phone, holding the camera with my brother, St. Anthony.
With it.
Boy, right here. Came back from working out in a little sweaty. Come over and keep going here. How you doing, ladies?
Nice. Brothers playing the good. Nicely done.
How you doing, sir?
Nice to meet you. Yes.
My brother Anthony. And
How you doing, sir?
Maurice.
Heard about you. Thank you,
I
brother.
hope I got it right, right? Maurice right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's good to meet the brothers out there. Nicely done.
All right.
Anthony, how you doing, brother?
Ramel.
Ramel.
Hey, good, man. You know,
We trying. We trying.
feeding, you know? There you go, man.
Nice.
You know, I hope you forgive me, man. You know, the water had a quick trick on me and spilled on my leg.
Yeah. See, I know what really happened though.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Oh,
I know what really happened. You ain't, it's okay, man. You're
I
out
said,
there.
he gonna tune me up, dude. This.
Hit me with that verbal udangang hipo, man. That verbal malicia.
Nice. Got him with the Malicia to start with. That is
Yeah, I
hilarious.
was right up here.
Yeah, man, it was cool. Actually, it was cool. Yeah, you know, I thought there'd be a bit more. The traffic would be terrible, man. It was a little dramatic, though, man, with the police. You know, at the airport, man, they're kind of thick, man. You know, pulling people over.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, and it was up at the airport, man.
It's funny because when I used to fly out of Oakland, you guys went to Oakland, SFO?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
open.
Oakland.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I used to go out to Oakland, it was like a big melting pot. I see everybody from all kind of cultures going up there now. It's like because of the gentrification. You got a lot of wealthy people from Silicon Valley.
Yes.
And they're all around here. And so now the population inside the airport is more homogenous.
Yes, sir.
Have you seen over there where West Oakland up there for like the 7th and stuff? They calling it Eastern San Francisco now because they can't stuff any more people in San Francisco. And all the Netflix and all the Googles. Dude, it's ridiculous. That used to be the grimiest part of Oakland. Now it's like hipster joints and smoothie bars, you know.
You know, gentrification is just another euphemism. You know.
Yeah, I got to roll.
You already know what it is. You already know it. It's just
All them belong here.
Yeah, man.
Well, nicely done. That's good to meet good folks.
It's disappointing, man, but what you gonna do?
I think that would be another call for us to organize our community, you know, to get the word out and be more efficient. We need to know what to do so that we can then do. That's one of the first and most critical aspects to being able to even control our community. Because we don't, you know, as we've been saying, you know, for the longest time, we don't actually control our community. We live there, we're occupied.
That's the whole country.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's true.
Right now, until we get some financial foundation,
Yes, sir.
financial
Combined
training,
with the political wherewithal.
and the political
And this is another critical aspect where the warrior parts are here because the financial aspect is great, the political aspect is great, but without the capacity to protect it and the discipline to protect it, you go the way of Black Wall Street, literally bomb.
Literally.
You know, and it's not everyone who flies the airplane. All they put it on one person with the order, one person to fly the airplane.
One person to do this.
Yes.
I don't even need to do the other. They do
That's
that.
all it takes. You know, but if
Sidewinder hits you
they know
25
that's not
miles
an
out.
option, you know, if they know it's not an option, though, it's different story. You know,
It's a whole other strategy. I think the world is changing, though. I think that I was talking to a friend about it. One of the bright sides, if you want to call it that, of Trump being in office, is that countries around the world are starting to kind of congeal around the fact that the United States isn't what it says it is.
Right.
And so our influence around the world is steadily diminishing. And you know what? With Bitcoin, a lot of people talk about the price of Bitcoin going up.
yes, sir.
And I'm thinking it's not the Bitcoin going up, it's the dollar going down. So-
And the cost of access to the Bitcoin is strictly the options, the opportunities for it. I believe you're right. So I didn't know what you put in.
Oh no, that's true. And I've been doing a whole lot of stuff. I don't know if you've seen on Facebook, but I'll stuff on Bitcoin Hub from time to time. And Consemestre at Chebe. Ross Fletcher.
How you doing? Nice to meet you. Good to meet you.
His son, Chase. I'm sorry, Chase. Chase now?
Yeah.
He bought.
Great name, okay? History on that, man.
You leaving?
There you go. Yeah, you know.
Let me set him up. He's gonna work on a shot. I'll take it.
Right. Okay. Yeah, so, you know, I'm thinking, you know, we continue to go like we're doing now, you know, work on technique and stuff and flow. I think you know, because one of the things I greatly respect about you right away, right, and I can tell you're authentic right away, is that when we have these discussions, you have the reaction that everyone else I know who's done it reacts. It's just like, okay, it's not even anything new. You know what I mean? You know, so if I were to, like, you know, I was playing here and I'm like, okay, we're going, and like I shoot at you, you defend it, it's not even no deal. You know, right? Everyone else is thinking it's like, okay, hey, you know what? You come over here trying to hurt somebody. Yeah, come on.
No, that's not how it works.
You can learn, man.
Up here in the Bay Area, we have like this. I mean, across the spectrum, we got the best martial artists in the world.
Woo.
I mean, it's Bruce Lee came through here. You know, Kung Lee.
Yes.
Kung Lee, who's in the Bay Area. I mean,
Thanks,
everybody you
Grandma.
can think
Gracie.
of training up in it might go down as far down as Manteca or the Central Valley, like Fresno or something. But Sacramento to San Jose, man, you got some of the best martial artists in the world. I mean, and it's not just because, you know, individually they're great, it's collectively. They, you know, you're always being challenged by somebody else. Oh, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Well, this is how you would deal with. So now you're thinking about how do you address this whole other style where there are actually some real masters who can, you know, come in and do some damage.
Yeah.
So you have to address all these other people. So for that reason, around here, it's like Chebe, he started out it's a Korean Taekwondo. Yeah, he started off Taekwondo. And so he has these amazing kicks. So when he's doing capoeira, you don't see any of that until you do something wrong. And bow, you can see. And then, you know, so everybody has like a little something. Mr. Chimba, he studied a bunch of other stuff. And we all bring it in. But like you said, it's not like we trying to. The whole point is to be able to move and learn and have a continuity and flow. That way you can start applying that when you really need to.
Absolutely.
Because the one thing, because I used to teach karate, and the one thing that really turned me off about it is that my daughter, I know she's not going in there. They're having a baby shower and she's trying to sneak in. She's trying to do that all day. Anyway, so one of the things I didn't like about karate is that everything had an end. So you had a technique, like the first thing we learn is, the very first thing is somebody gets in a chokehold and they're holding you like that, and then you go like this. And then after that, that's the end of the technique. But that's not how fighting works. It's like there's no end to the technique. You know, even if you kill a guy, you don't know. You got to keep going, right? And so that's what I got with Kali, with Jiu-Jitsu, with Capoeira. They all have a continuity where it just doesn't end when you're training. So so the purpose isn't so much to finish, it's to keep moving and assume that you're not finished with your job until you keep nailing the person, you go to capoeira, you give them a high stare, they fall down, chopper, whatever, and then you get your knife and you stab them 20 times. Don't record that.
No, man. We're talking about the whole historical stuff with the Mercedes and stuff. I got you, man. I got you. Don't worry, we all understand context.
I mean, come on.
Post that on Facebook.
We good. You know what I'm saying? Most things, chop them up. You know what I'm saying? Dicey, do them dirty. You know what I mean? Get your Tasmanian fin slash.
Like that straight do dirty.
But that's how you're supposed to fight, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like we talked about, I talked with one, I'm not going to call the brothers Mickey Mouse, I did speak to him, was it yesterday, before yesterday?
Yesterday.
And I was supposed to talk to the brother and his instructor, and he emphatically let me know that was not about to go down. This individual who, a couple months ago, I was pretty well known for disagreeing with, but I had no personal animosity toward him. He just was like, nah, it's not going to right? I was hoping to meet him. I was hoping all of us could come together, meet each other. But
that's what I was saying. I'm not going to just invite nobody over because I don't know what they.
Yeah.
I start bringing people over because you say a lot of stuff online. A lot of people don't like.
Yes.
So I start bringing people down. They be like, "Oh yeah, this is my chance." I'm like, "Come on, man."
And I say straight in the face. It's not conflict though. It's not conflict.
Well, for some of them, in their mind, it might.
That's how they took it. That's how they. Now check this out. I want to say this to make this really clear.
Yeah.
I didn't say that. What happened was they took their own interpretation of what I wrote and implanted their own connotation.
Well, you did call it fake copy.
I called it. No, I didn't say fake. I said cardio, and I still say cardio. There's a difference between self-defense and cardio.
Okay.
And the difference in what I'm saying here is when you're discussing it, you just point out, okay, that's defense. All right, but also we walk the historical record, and we look at Angoleiros, or also Dos Palmares, right? And we look at them, those brothers will punch you and everything else that's necessary to do when you are defending your state in war.
Right.
So when we look, we can literally read the Brazilian records, the Portuguese Brazilian records that the slavers left, and we can see that they, through their touch of the police, they outlawed use of punches, they outlawed use of weapons and what have you. And then what happens, especially with the rise of the military government from 1964 forward, is that type of approach, that diluted and extremely watered down expression, became codified and reinforced through military oppression. If you did anything else, you get killed. And
right. I mean, but that's just part of the story with Capoeira, though.
of course.
Because these guys was before that.
Of course.
And so there's a lineage that says, look, this is what you do to politically position Capoeira as something that's fun.
Mm-hmm.
And that everybody can, everybody can get into. But then there's the real Capoeira.
Yes,
that's what you were describing.
What we're talking about.
Right.
But then, of course, the response also, because I'm fully aware of that as well, it's all a continuum. This isn't a separation. This is a continuum. These brothers here, in particular, Dima and Fatina, right? They were targeted for and actually assassinated by the military government because they were in fact connected with the lineage that went back. You know what the lineage was? Yeah, cousin of Bishul. And all the rest of them cats are also the real deal. And if you look at their application, they did self-defense first. You could not, let me make it simple as possible. You can't live long enough to do anything folkloric until you live long enough to do something folkloric. That means you have to not be dead. You have to not be in jail, you have to not be slave, you can't be any of that. So
find out the secrets.
Exactly. Well, that's how you do it. The secrets of the application is to, okay, this is what we're looking at. Yeah. So if we're here and we do different forms of the Ngoma Ya Udanganyiku, which means the dance of deception. But in Portuguese it became popularly referred to as Ginga, who is a person. Right? If we do different forms of it, what happens is different lineages, different schools, different people who hold allegiances to different teachers will say, not you're doing it different. They'll say you're doing it wrong. If you're doing it at all. And that's where because the authentic base has been lost. The African spirituality, not the Brazilian didn't know it's African.
So
right.
we had these conferences over about 3 years, and one of the teachers we brought in, Master Spencer Sinead, and what he would always say before he would start a class, or even before he would start any movement or any sequence, is he said that whatever your master taught you is right. I'm not trying to tell you something different from what your master taught you. I'm showing you something that my master taught me that I'd like to share with you. So if you see that I'm doing something that's different than what you've been trained, it's okay.
Yeah.
Don't tell your master that this is the right way. This is just my way. This is the way I learned. And then he would proceed.
I have no problem with that.
Right.
That is perfectly cool when we're talking about apples and oranges and oranges. But again, let me say one of the other things that for some reason is so controversial, but it's the essence of common sense. If you're not training for self-defense in an art like about self-defense, it's secondary for self-defense first, then whatever you're doing is not it.
How are you defining training for self-defense?
I'm glad you asked that. I'm glad you asked that because I was about to dive into that too.
Oh wait, hold on. Why don't you hold on? Come on down. Now, show me some of the. I'm a tackling dummy now.
Okay.
Show me something that's different, and I'll show you how I would approach it. How about that?
All right.
So you tell me what to do.
I mean, practically every movement is weaponized. So punches and kicks, all that stuff is here. So what I would do, one of the things I do, especially like with party couple with kids, right? Because I move them, what we're gonna do is deflect it. And then I'll step with them. And what happens is when I hit the ankle on them, right here, they walk right into it because they're not used to it. Now, Now, the crazy thing is, that same movement, step back here now to show you what it is in support of this fall cup leg. The same movement, all right? It's basically half of being Roma, right? Step forward, step forward, strike into the groin, get down, leg lock, snap. All you can do is the piece of that motion, right? Apply it to the reaction of my opponent, trapping the arm and the legs, so you can't get that punch off, get to the groin, up to the back of the hamstring and knee, right? Pushing it forward, snapping it. But you don't have to do like the classic form of jiu-jitsu. You have to be stuck to the ground, stuck to your opponent. So when I do this activity, so right here, then this one is further there, this is off the floor, that's the beginning. If you put your arm like he gets called that a student finish. Alright? Like this posture here. Right here. If you hit here, you want to hit and you roll this. See that? So right there. Well, yeah, you just take it from us. But practically every grappling system would have something like that.
Yeah. And that's the thing is what I was saying about all these different forms and flavors around here, because there's no one style or no one style or no one teacher who knows everything.
Of course not.
It's just impossible. So you have to respect these different styles, because eventually what happens is that you have all these fingers, and they all end up in the same place. If you have a dangerous person, he's a dangerous person. It doesn't matter, because somebody who learns judo and becomes a master of judo, they're going to learn something else along the way. They're not going to just know judo. They're going to learn a little bit of striking, or they'll how to use their elbows and how to incorporate that into their game. And all that is to say is that what I really like about capoeira is it brings in continuity, whereas a lot of other styles are just about striking and finishing the move, getting to that kill shot. If you get the continuity, you can bring in all your other stuff. You can bring in, go study the jiu-jitsu, go study the grappling, go study how to make that work.
Yes.
Mr. Chimba.
Yes, I completely. How you doing?
Okay, yeah. And where you from?
I'm from here. From Oakland? No, Southeast San Diego, actually.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
You know Dennis? Oh, okay.
Actually, Megan is where I was.
Yeah, she on the
I'm sorry.
just watching.
I actually met him like mad years ago. Remember the Kutumba Festival? Mr. Velo from San Diego. Yeah. I don't know what he looks like now. Right? It was a long time ago. I was a kid. Right? So, alright.
You still want to run it?
We still want to eat. He had a close later.